What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Lakeith Fowler, right here in the place to be. Lakeith buys houses and land. So to get right into it today on House Money, I'm talking about what I do to keep a positive mindset in the real estate world where so many things are volatile. To be honest with you, the best way that I stay positive is I feed myself affirmations for one, subconsciously and consciously. So just to get right into it, I got a 4-year-old and I wanted to raise cooperative kids, so I started looking into how to do that. You can YouTube this as well, raising cooperative kids. And in the process of doing that, I discovered a guy by the name of Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is a neurological scientist that I've been studying for the last maybe 3-4 years. Over the last 3-4 years, you know, he had the first video that I watched was, do you know yourself? A lot of people say they do, but they really don't. But you got to think about that. In knowing yourself, you know what you like, you know what you don't like, you know how to give yourself, you know, what you need and what you don't need. But have you written it down to a point to where you make it your business to do it? A lot of times people will look around and see how somebody else is doing something and just adapt that as their own, but that may not be what you want your outcome to be. So you have to know what it is that you want when you get into it. So for me, I know what I want out of real estate. I know exactly what I want. I know exactly where I want to be. I know exactly the outcome that I have in mind. So therefore, I don't have to second guess my actions in it, or why I'm doing it, or why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I know the outcome that I want. So for me, staying on track, writing down my goals, staying focused on those goals. Obviously things change because certain, interest rates go up, interest rates go down, but this has been happening long before I got into it, and I'm sure it'll happen long after I'm finished. So I have to understand this. I have to ride the wave. So I have to understand, okay, if things change, then I gotta adjust too. I gotta be creative. I gotta be better than just the normal person if I wanna reach my goals, because ultimately they're my goals. You can approach life with apprehension, with anticipation when you have it well designed out, rather than focusing it with apprehension on something that you don't know how it's gonna play out. So again, for me, real estate has helped me to align my goals, but also with creating understanding how the mind works and understanding how to stay positive and to feed yourself positive energy definitely helps separate me apart from the rest. Because like I said, I'm here to do a specific task and to get something out of it that I want for myself, and I focused a lot of my energy, all my energy, into making that concept a reality. So for me, I know I'm winning every day, and I stay on that path because I'm not gonna say I've mastered it, but I've gotten down to a science, to a point that gets me the results that I'm looking for. And ultimately, that's what everybody has to do, is get themselves in a position to where they're happy with the result that they're getting out of what it is that they want. A lot of people say, I want a lot of money. Well, how much is a lot? And that's not specific. You know what I mean? You got to know what it's going to take in order for you to get what it is that you ultimately need. And then once you go from there, if you go past it, then it's like, oh, okay, I did better than I expected to. But to be specific, very specific with what you want, and to set your course on that and to achieve that, will separate you from mind wandering, or am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Am I being successful in what I'm attempting to do? So being focused and setting goals and writing stuff and feeding myself affirmations are all things, and understanding the neurological makeup. Again, Bob Proctor, do you know who you are? Look it up. Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill, Tracy, Jim Ron, all these people have definitely, Les Brown, Kevin Samuels, all these people have definitely poured into me and given me a course to charter my ways on and set my focus to, so I stay positive, because I can keep up with what my progress is instead of just wondering what it is, because I can look at it and I can have a composite sketch of what it is that I want, rather than saying I want a lot of this. I know what it is that I'm going after, and that's what I'm here for. LaKeith. LaKeith buys houses and land. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and follow me on all social media platforms. Oh, wholesalers, I got a number too. Area code 214-956-4289. So if you got a deal, let's make it real. Click the link below and let's go.